there. How are ya? Ready to get entertained with the cards? I feel like seeing what's gonna come up. I love playing with these cards. I just feel like it's always something interesting. At the foundation, we have the 10 of Pentacles. I love the Tree of Life energy. Yeah, even like celebration, reunion, family. 10 is definitely a number of completion. A good number. The ancestors may be shining down on you. That would be great, right? But let's see what else comes up. Let's take 7 cards. What else wants to come up? Whoop. Oh. And we have the 4 of Wands. Okay, so I believe that you are in a like family, friends, celebrations kind of energy, or you have like family, friends, celebrations like on your mind or something like that. So there's something in the air that's having to do with, whoa, too much. Yeah, there's something going on. Okay. Okay. The Lovers did come out in reverse, and King of Cups. I don't really talk about reversals. You may interpret reversals however you'd like, but I'd prefer to keep it simple for these short videos. Okay, so this came out here with the King of Cups. So that's pretty interesting. And then with the whole energy about generational wealth and reunions and celebrations, it's definitely like a family relationship vibe today in this reading. Okay, so this is major arcana, or major, so I'll just call it major. The Lovers is major, and we have Pentacles, Wands, and Cups. So I think leaning towards balance, and this is to me like the 10 Sephiroth are balanced, you know, the Tree of Life is balanced, and then the 4 Wands are balanced. This is like a balanced card to me. The King of Cups demonstrates balance in demonstrating emotional intelligence. The King of Cups is floating on a huge body of water. However, the King of Cups is keeping his or her emotions in check and, you know, waiting for more information, being responsive, not reactive. That King of Cups there, we see that the face of the King of Cups is, I think, to me today looks skeptical, and that's good, you know, taking in the information. And with the Lovers here, okay, so you're probably thinking of deep love, partnership, you know, family, union, maybe not necessarily marriage, but like having a team, having a family to do life with, to celebrate with, to create generational wealth with. I think that's what's on your mind. Okay, so this King of Cups here, male or female, let's see, what do I see about this? I think you want to be a leader in your heart. I think you want to be empathetic. I'm not sure that you are, but it's possible. And I do see like ships are trying to come in there in the background, and the water is choppy and wavy. And so, yeah, I think that this King of Cups is trying to manage everything, maybe family expectations, maybe managing where they want to go in the next chapter of life. You know, should I take a risk? Should I not? Interesting. Wow. There's a lot going on about someone thinking about their future and what they want their life to be and what they want to manifest. And this King of Cups is coming up in the heart space. So I believe that maybe you're not speaking, but in your heart, inside, like, you know your truth. And I think maybe you're scared of speaking up. Maybe you're scared of making things happen, going against the grain. I'm not sure. There's something like that I'm sensing. My intuition is sensing something like that. Okay, let's see what else comes up. Oh, this one wants to come up. Interesting. Major, the Sun. All right, so I think you're getting ready to say something. There's something that you're getting ready to clarify. Changes are happening. Bottom of the deck. Another major at the bottom of the deck. Wow. Okay, so yes. Are you breaking up? Are you starting a new family? I'm getting some kind of, someone's in the energy of making a change and building. You're feeling clear. You're wanting to speak clearly. You're wanting to be honest and clear. You want to be clear like this Sun card. You want to be heard. You want to speak up. You want to express your truth. This is coming up in your throat chakra. Okay? After all this. Oh. This guy's coming up. 7 of Swords. All right? All right. So this 7 of Swords is coming up in your third eye. I don't really vibe with this energy in the third eye today. So something's going on. There's some sort of disruption in your insight or vision or wisdom. And for some reason I'm getting like a feminine energy from this. Like if you were to cover it, it kind of looks like femme down there. Maybe you're dealing with a tricky femme or something like that. Someone who's tricky in their feminine energy, male or female. I'm just feeling drawn to that. So there's some kind of energy that's messing with your third eye. And I think it's intentional. What else? Okay, one more. Yes, one more. And then we'll pull a gold foil. Ah. Okay. The Hermit and the King of Wands. So let's take the Hermit, also another major. Yes, I think that you are being intuitive, or you're trying to be intuitive. You're trying to go within with this King of Cups in your heart space and being emotionally intelligent. And then with the Hermit coming up in your crown. Ooh. I think you are gaining some clarity, but I'm not sure that you're ready to bring it out into the open. It's like this Hermit sees. I think the Hermit is seen clearly with the 6-pointed star in the lamp there, but I'm not sure that the Hermit is ready to bring it out to the environment and like manifest that truth, because I do see a lot of, like, today I'm drawn to the icy mountains that the Hermit is standing on. It's kind of like a dark robe. So today that's sticking out to me today. So my intuition is telling me that this Hermit, I think, sees clearly, has a lot in their heart, is reflecting and understanding what they want out of life and partnership and family and home and celebrations. And I think that this person is in Hermit energy. I think you're in Hermit energy in some way, where you are thinking of, how do I build this generational wealth? This is what I want. I want stability. I don't want to be just in survival mode, you know, and that's being clarified with, to me, that's clear with this Hermit. And what my intuition is saying, this Hermit is clearly seeing that I want balance. I want harmony. You know, I want security in my home. I want to celebrate and be, you know, equal with a partner and build together. Build this 10 of Cups together. I don't want to be fighting. This King of Cups doesn't want to fight, okay? But are you going to make the moves necessary, okay? So whatever you have in your mind, in your heart, I believe it is time for you to manifest that and really bring it out into the open. Start speaking instead of keeping it under wraps. I think, I believe you would feel like you are manifesting. You would feel better if you are bringing your truth into the open. And yes, it's good to stay controlled and keep it under wraps, but I think you need to start telling trusted people. Do you have trusted people in your network? I hope that there's people that you can trust. If not, get some mentors or some people that will hear your truth, and so that you don't feel like you have to keep your mouth shut all the time. There are people that may not feel like, see, this elder person may not be happy with what you're building. Maybe this elderly person in your family or network is not your decisions are not what this person would have done. But remember, generations change from generation to generation. Culture changes, people change, expectations change, okay? You're trying to do the right thing, but I think you need to start speaking out your truth and manifesting it with your words. So keep your words positive and be strategic with what you say and who you tell. I think you really need to get out of this hermit space a little bit to where you can get out there and really start manifesting that life you want with this 10 of Pentacles here and with this 4 of Wands here and then with this major lovers here. I think it's definitely time for you to start manifesting that. Okay, bottom of the deck. Pentacles. Let's get one gold foil. Okay. So the 9 of Wands is coming up in your the 9 of Wands is coming up in your, well, I want to say it's coming up here in your crown. It's the clarifying card that I pulled, just kind of like at the end. Yeah, I feel like it would fall right here too, on the King of Cups energy in your heart space, where you're feeling like, man, I've fought a lot. I've done all I can do. I can fight a little bit more, but this person's pretty banged up. I think you're feeling pretty banged up, like emotionally. And I think you're ready to really manifest that life that you want. But I do see you as strong. You have strength about you. Determination, grit, perseverance. I think you do have it. I feel like I should put this right here today. Yeah. Your heart is strong. Have you ever heard that Lainey Wilson song, Heart Like a Truck? I love that song. That's such a cool gem. So yeah, heart like a truck. This King of Cups has a heart like a truck. Male or female. Go listen to that song, Lainey Wilson, Heart Like a Truck. Listen to the lyrics. And I believe that you do have a strong heart. You can take it. You can take more blows. You've been fighting, okay? It's going to be hard, but for you to create this partnership that you want, and for you to create the future and the life that you want, you do need to speak it out. You need to start surrounding yourself with people that do support your dream and your goals. It's just very important that you do, and if you feel like you can't talk to anyone about it, that's a really bad space to be in. If temporarily you're in that space, that's one thing, but not for long term. You don't want to be in that space for long term because you don't want to feel stifled. It's very important that you are able to create what's in your heart and what you want to manifest in your life. At least this is me talking, right? This is my video. I can say these things as my perspective is that, yeah, I want everyone to feel like you can go out there and create the life that you want. And sometimes you need to create the life that you want in private, and then you can release it to the world. Yes, that is true, because we do need to protect ourselves a lot, especially if you have a lot of haters, a lot of people that don't want you to be successful, with this 7 of Swords here coming up. And at the same time, create in secret if you need to. Hopefully you do have a space to go to, and then you can release it out when it's already, manifested. Okay? I hope some of this resonated with you today. I definitely resonated with this. Take care of yourselves and try to manifest, do your best, and have a wonderful day.